Welcome to another episode of RentReady with Stephensons. Today we're going to cover the general application, operating procedures, and safe handling of our tools and equipment. Today we're going to be spotlighting SDS Plus rotary hammers. Before we start our job, we're going to want to make sure that we've got the correct PPE. Always a good pair of safety glasses or goggles, a good pair of work gloves, some ear protection, either in the form of an earmuff or a good set of earplugs. We want something for dust control, either an N95 mask at minimum or a respirator, especially when dealing with concrete dust, and a good pair of CSA work boots, as well as any other site-specific PPE that may be required. The SDS Plus rotary hammers are available in several different sizes, all based on the bit capacity that you require, from all the way down to 5/16 or right up to 1/4" as a maximum size. Most rotary hammers have the same features. You're going to find things like drill only, hammer and drill, or chipping mode. Before we go ahead and use our SDS Plus rotary hammer, let's go ahead and give it a quick inspection and get familiar with the controls. First, we've got our chuck. Make sure it moves freely up and down. We've got our side handle, or auxiliary handle. Make sure it rotates and that it can lock it into place. You'll notice on some of the SDS Plus models that you've got an option for a depth meter for when you're drilling. On the top, you've got your selector switch, which has either the drill option, the drill and chip option, or just chipping. This particular model also has a forward and reverse. So if you are using an SDS Plus to standard chuck adapter with some wood augering bits, you do have the option to go into reverse. And then we've just got our trigger. Okay, let's go ahead and get our hammer ready for use. The first thing we're going to do is set our handle. So you can loosen it off, rotate it to the position that's most comfortable for you. Then you can go ahead and drop your bit down into the chuck. You're going to turn until you feel it slide into place and then push down firmly to lock it into place. Then we're going to check our control and make sure that it's set to the proper function, which in this case is going to be hammer drill. We can then go ahead and plug the unit into our 12 gauge extension cord and we're ready to go. Once we're complete, we want to do exactly the opposite. Just go ahead, you can pull back on the collar, remove the bit, and set your auxiliary handle back to the storage position. There's a full line of SDS Plus hammer steel available for the SDS Plus rotary hammers. We've got everything from small diameter drill bits, larger diameter drill bits. We've got some chipping options. There's also thin-walled core bits available and also adapters to run standard types of bits. Here on the table, we've got small diameter drill bits for concrete for installing concrete anchors, typically used by HVAC, plumbing, and electrical contractors. We've got a little larger mid-size bit here. We'd use that for installing sleeve or wedge anchors. Larger diameter bits for running conduit or plumbing lines. And then in a chipping option, if the hammer is so equipped, we've got points, chisels, scaling chisels for doing like tile backsplash. And then we've got the floor tool for doing linoleum or vinyl tile. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Rent Ready with Stephensons. You're now ready to rent one of our SDS Plus rotary hammers. And remember, before you start any job, please stop, think, and then act.